even in the screen. Hey, what's up? Somebody's here. Dan, what is up, buddy? What are we doing? Yeah, the fun stuff that nobody wants to do or likes to do. Plus, the saw leaks oil, and I had it set up. I don't know. I probably set it up a couple days ago, and then I got on to doing other stuff. It sat here and leaked so much oil. It must have had the oil, or the oil must have been filled, because there's so much on this table right now. I haven't had time to catch up on a lot of videos, but I've seen you've been kicking some footage out, Dan. Maybe I'll have time when I get done here. Try to catch up on some of it. You and I also gotta check out who else? Oh, Bridge Burner. Gotta check out Bridge Burners. Man, my hands are covered in oil now. That's perfect for touching a phone repeatedly. Hang on, I'm gonna do this last tooth. I thought it may be a little bit before anybody was here. It looks like Dan was waiting on me. So, my hands off real quick. Chair doesn't roll very good on carpet. Let's figure out a better spot to put this. I tell you what. Oh! Tripod is heavy. Say hello. Hi. Chill. You totally stink-eyed, you guys. Yeah, I see why I don't. Let's see. Jeez, it's just clutter everywhere. What if we do this? It'll be like, perfect. All right, now it's kind of cold out here. All right, wipe my hands off. Catch up and see who's here. So Daniel, and we got Billy. What's up, Bill? It's going good. It's going good. I can't complain. I mean, the weather's a bit rough. We've had, I mean, just in the past few days, it'll go from, oh, dude, what are you doing? It'll go from like raining, and then the most beautiful weather, like 70, and then out of nowhere it's snowing, and it gets a bit crazy. Tough to get used to. You can't really put any of your clothes up, your winter clothes. You got to keep everything out. If not, you're going to have to pull it out the next day. So, yeah, you just kind of leave everything out and rotate through it. Yeah, it's a little rough to get used to. I just would like to have a few just nice days to get some stuff done and just enjoy the sun in general, but it is what it is, Just sitting around doing nothing. Yeah, that's what I was doing too. I figured, you know what? It seems like everybody does their live feeds on like the weekend, and maybe we do one earlier in the week. Try to keep the channel going as much as I can. So maybe schedule on a. I can't touch you the whole time, dude. I can't. Yeah, I like to schedule one for like certain day each week. That way people can get used to it. Shoot, I hate when I get behind on the comments because then I'm like, why would you burp in my face? You're gross. You're funny. Again, I like funny. You know that. You're just funny. Alright. This guy's ridiculous. Okay. Oh, Mike Fight's here? What's up, buddy? Woodpecker arborist? Yeah, man. Missouri, the middle of America gets the mixture, you know. You definitely have to get used to it. It's something you gotta get used to, so this guy's a ham. Um you gotta leave. I gotta keep up to everybody's comments. You can't do that. Come on. Not the whole time. I'm gonna keep my arms up. You're like, I'll get up too. Hey, no, you got muddy feet. It's raining outside, so I'm trying to keep him inside to keep him from going back in my house all disgusting. Hey, stop. What are you doing? Snowed here, Western North Carolina. Oh, yeah. I think we had a bit of snow too. But mainly ours has been rain, and it's just, I don't know, nasty. It dropped to really cold and probably ruined a lot of people who tried to get a jump on things, plants. So, yeah. Ralph, what's up, bud? He says, I'm new to climbing. Cool. I learned a lot from YouTube. Yeah, YouTube can be a good source. I mean, always try to find. I mean, you don't have a mentor. I don't necessarily doesn't always have to be that guy that's like right there at your beck and call at all times. But just having a guy's number or being able to communicate with him and just ask questions and bounce ideas off people. And I just feel like don't try to jump any major steps in the process. Learn those basics, use them, figure out like how nice those techniques are, how effective they are, and how they can get the job done no matter what. No fancy equipment, no fancy, pulleys or rings or anything like that. And but it would still get the job done. So then you go into your nicer equipments and stuff and climbing gear and new techniques and then see if that then you have a comparison. You can say, well, this I feel like this is worth it. Having rings saves my ropes, allows me to put the things other places. SRT's easier on my body, and the ability to be able to fall back on those basics will keep you out of trouble 90% of the time in tree work. So, there's that 10% where you need that perfect plan and you just pass on it if it's out of your limits. But there's those other ones where, which is the majority of it, 9 out of 10 times, that the basics could get it done with, a simple rope, a saddle, spikes, maybe another rope. So I grew up by Lake Superior. I need no more snow. Oh, dude, yeah. Yeah. Dan, I can only imagine, dude. Oh, Turbo, what's up? I just read your comment. And I think you were talking about how you think, or wondering why you don't. If you do, you should definitely make videos. If that's what you meant by that. My dog does. Yeah, dude, he's so crazy. What he'll do is he'll come up and pinch my. Actually, this is the one he probably ripped. But he'll come up and pinch a hold of my hoodies or my clothes in general and just start pulling on it until he gets his head underneath my hand. Kind of forces me to pet him. He's doesn't take no for an answer. Nah, he does. He's lying down. He's being good. I know. Easier to keep up with the lives during the week. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Maybe. And plus, it just. The lives are not my favorite thing. Like, I would prefer to do a thought out plan and have, like, a storyline to everything, or a topic for what we're going to talk about and go that way because it seems like even for later on when somebody was to go to watch it, it doesn't have to, it still is entertaining to them because if it's just me interacting nonstop with you guys, then when it usually doesn't get watched after, you know, it just seems like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. Any word from humans? Oh, I don't know why that just confused me like that. That was Vito. No, actually, did I say that right? Yeah, Vito Live Oak. I like that. That's tight. Um, no, I haven't. I did check to see if he had posted anything on YouTube, but I also have his Instagram, which is like Nymu. So it's like Nymuh. So it'd be like human in reverse. Yeah, that's what. Okay, now the name finally makes sense. But yeah, his Instagram is Nymu. So maybe I'll check that. Like I said, I haven't been able to keep up with a whole lot of stuff with people, so I need to though. But last I checked, nothing on YouTube. I don't think he's posted anything, so kind of worries me. But he's a man. He'll figure it out. He's a good guy at heart. It's just some people run into rough times, and he's just having some. And hopefully somebody throws him a bone because he could definitely use one. Popped in to say hi. Can't stay long, but wanted to say, oh, right on, Turbo. I just got the Weaver shin cut pads with the steel inserts. Do you guys think it would be okay to bend the insert a little to match the shape of my leg better? Um, are you talking about like the side of it? Like the let me read that again. Okay, I just got the Weaver shin cut pads. Yeah, that would be. Is it the side ones? Because they're the only ones I think that make those. I actually have those on my set of spikes, and they're very nice. It stops the ankle bone bruise that you get. Yeah, Turbo, if you did mean that, definitely. Please start making videos. I'll watch them. I'm sure a bunch of us will. Ralph, that might be a good idea. Have you worn them yet, Harper? I like hanging out, bro. Right on, Dan. No, I haven't. Trying to train people and keep them is easy. Working hour? Yeah, I know. It's no one wants to work for their money anymore. They're like, I'm going to become famous on YouTube. If I had, I would be so stupid to put any stock into YouTube. That's why, like, YouTube, it doesn't even cover like my money in SD cards throughout the year. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I'm lying. It does cover that. But I mean, unless I'm doing everything just right here at my house all the time, like the gas money alone kills the money I make on YouTube without a doubt. So I can't understand the thought process of the new the new breed of kids. Not kids, but younger adults. But I guess if there's an easier job out there for them, maybe they find that. Who knows? I just assumed them try them on tonight. I would try them first. Hit me up on. Yeah, I would definitely try them before trying to modify them. Put them on. Let's see what they do. Dave from Westbrook recommended them. I need to catch up right on this. I'm watching mine. Oh, William, what's going on? Oh, I modified almost everything I use. They want 50 an hour. Oh yeah, yeah. They want 50 an hour or more, and it's I don't know. I don't know. And I get it. There should be a reward for hard work. I think when you get into this line of work, it would be, in my opinion, it would always be the best to incentivize the workers. Almost like I think you could start a good team and crew by using the partner aspect of it. There's maybe two ground guys. You pay them a percentage of the work because then they're incentivized to go ahead and produce more because the more you make, the more they make. So you have them on as partners. Like I remember back in the day, I used to make 10% when I had worked for a guy one time, and then it went up from there. But at 10%, it was so awesome. I went from like making a few bucks. It seemed like each day, barely getting by, to like putting my foot down as a climber and being like, I have everything I want to climb, but I'm not. I know my worth, and I hate doing that stuff. I I'm not confrontational. Like it takes me too much to get to that point, but after I'm confrontational, I'm confrontational. I can't get out of it. But yeah, it takes me a long time to get to that point. So, Joey, holy smokes, what is up with you, buddy? You ready to get back on the roof? Get back in the trees? I imagine you are. That's kind of what I've been doing with a guy, but that doesn't always work. Yeah, pay him on a percentage, and they're just basically a partner. And then because nowadays climbers are usually trying to get on at a percentage. It seems like back in the day that wasn't as prominent as it is now. But like guys now it's set their rate. It's hard for me. There are a lot of climbers out there that will dominate, and if they like the work, they'll kill it. But telling somebody I want this per day, that makes it to where somebody wins at the end. Somebody wins, and no matter if the guy is a hard worker or not. Okay, this is where I look at it and I see the fault in that because I watch Facebook before I stop like ever getting that. Like I don't even get on Facebook anymore. Surprised I haven't even deleted yet, but it would be, I get this per day. This is what I want. This is what I want. This one. Well, when you set that price, okay, the day's gonna start, and the climber's gonna start to kick ass. He's gonna do his thing. He's gonna work. But there comes a point where maybe the guy you're working for wants to get you for one more tree. He tries to get you on that tree. Well, then if you added it up hourly, and that extra work he put in, because you were working so hard that day, you were able to produce extra, didn't benefit you. It benefited the owner. So then the next time when he contracts that guy out, he tells him, hey, come back, let's do that again. He says, yeah, okay, I'll be there. He knows when he comes back that time, it's probably not going to work as fast because he knows the outcome, So I could see that working if you were setting it for like, okay, when you set the amount of money, the only way for it to come out fair is that you set the amount of work. So you have a tree, you have a certain amount of trees. You say, I want this per day, and I'll get this tree and this tree done. That's the only way it always is going to come out even. The other way, somebody wins. And it forces the climber almost to kind of downshift because he doesn't want to get taken advantage of. If you kind of get what I mean by that. And damn it, I got behind on comments again. 2 to 500 a day in skill and low. Yeah. Yep. He was in Southwest Ohio this weekend. Oh, really? Right on. I'm in Northeast Ohio. Right on. You guys should hang out and have a cup of coffee. Don't know anyone there, but I would check out the local ISA chapter for events. Totally. That's what check it out. Go to any climber information and you'll meet some good people. Yeah, guys, if I'm being honest, like the biggest impact that I ever had on my career, it was a climbers camp out that was in Memphis, Tennessee. So what had happened is they put this climbers camp out together, and they built a tree house and stuff. They were going to do that. It was a couple nights, and so I went there, and I had just kind of moved myself into messing with SRT when it comes to like mechanical devices and stuff. I had tried like, I had used the technique with just a prusik and a micro pulley with a different hitch cord that was a lot bigger. It's like a rigging hitching cord. So I would just more wraps, more crosses, so it bit more, and I was using it like that, which I probably shouldn't have been, but I did. So I went there and they showed me the rope wrench, which just blew my mind. I had the gree and was using it to get up in there, and I think that kind of tripped them out. They're like, what is that? I don't even know if anybody had really seen that because it's a weird technique anyway. But yeah, they showed me how they could get up in a tree, and it was like they just ran up the rope, and I'm like, what? My mind was blown. And like, so Tony Nimkoski, I think they call him the flying squirrel, maybe? His brother, dang, I can't remember his brother's name. There's Tony and Jeff Nimkoski. And then Ron, they call him Rhino. Dang, I can't remember Ron's last name right now. Ron, shoot. I'm paying. Is everybody paying? Like I said, it's like I go the percentage rep, and I pay him like I would a climber, so because it's such a small operation, it's like there's always that, if you're gonna do this today and you can handle this, or can you handle this, or do we get another guy, that kind of stuff. So my situation would always be kind of weird and different, but I know some companies, they pay their guys, I think it's $150 a day for their ground guys, but he runs them pretty hard. So right on. I pay climbers 50% of the tree. Cleanup is easy. You should make almost 200 an hour climb time. Yeah. I mean, there comes a point where you got to put your foot down as a climber, and you could go to work every day and learn and become good, or you can go to work every day and practice on your off time and become good quick, so that you can demand your worth. Ask for what you're worth. You're putting your life on the line every day. We really don't get mistakes and hiccups and goof ups and stuff like that. So you should get your money if it's there. You know, you can't. I'm not saying. I'm gonna get more comfortable. I'm not saying like you should. I'm not saying you should like ask for more money than you're worth, but I think you should get your money. You know, this is hard. And you ain't gonna be able to do it forever. So get it while the getting's good. Oh, this is a very weird camera angle, but we'll make it work. Yeah, selling the work and climbing gets rough, man. You know, you better love this kind of stuff, and you better act like a squirrel and set stuff back all year long and prepare yourself for the off times, for the cold weather, for the it's a rough one, and I think a lot of guys don't prepare. They make the mistake of walking around fat pockets, and get cocky, and by the time, everything's going so great, and then all of a sudden it just comes to a halt and they're like, whoa, well, what am I going to do? So my God, he gets all the money. But yeah, right on. I was like shocked. I was like, oh my God, how can I get that comment off? I don't want Dave to see that. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. I think you're on the right track, Turbo. I really do. Best way to play. Yeah. Oh, what's up, Derek? How you doing, buddy? I don't know if I ever showed you guys. Check this out. One time I found one of these weird old Tonka trucks. It's like got the windows all busted out of it and stuff. Hey, it's a Chevy. But yeah, check this old thing out. It's got a sweet dump bed. Ugh. I don't know how old it is. I think it used to have like, no, it didn't. I'm sure it's got a marking somewhere on it. But yeah, I took one of these things and I had it in my house. I started messing with it for a while. It's all dirty. So covered in dirt and dust. Been a long time since I've messed with it, but yeah, check this one out. Look, God, dog, look at the dirt. It's so dirty, but yeah. Yeah, I started messing around with it, and I broke it down into pieces. It looks kind of. I guess this one it's probably a lot older, but it's like the same makeup when you flip them over, like the beds pop out and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, I always wanted a pickup truck with a solid wood floor. So when I was younger, I started messing with that, and I made that. Pretty crazy. I don't know if Tonka. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Man, we used to take. I'm sure it's a Tonka because it says Tonka on the wheels, though. That's the only way I know, because it says Tonka on the wheels. But we used to take those big Tonka trucks, and we would take a little piece of plywood and set it on the across the bed where the dump bed thing was at, and we would ride that thing down hills, and you would get to going so fast, and then it would like wreck out, but then the plywood would fly off and you just keep a hold of it. We had these little handles on it, and you could slide the plywood down the hill for quite a ways too. But yeah, that's what hillbillies do for fun. You find a big road. I say hill, but it was like it was a road. We were in the middle of a road, riding Tonka trucks down. Need to put some back. Yeah, the price of fuel is really making things tough. As much as I hate to do it, I've had to like bring it up from now on. You just almost have to tell everybody right now, like, if they get you for the price you would have priced it at, if they get you this time, let them know that's the last time. Because you have to there's a means to it. That's the rough part. Is like people want the price to stay the same, while everything else has gone up. The only thing that hasn't gone up is the price of tree work, and people want to keep it at that same. And it's like it just can't. It can't work that way. I'm sorry. As much as I love it, and would probably do it for free, there's people out there that got their families and they need to be able to put food on the table. And nowadays, an honest living and manual labor and hard work aren't appreciated as much as they used to be, which is tough to admit because I'm just like dogging on myself, but it is what it is. People have changed. Yeah, definitely, Mike. We wrecked out so many times on those things, but they were so fun. Like the crazy stuff that we would do. Okay, this was a busy road too, but it had the best hill, so you got to take advantage of it. Sure, don't make toys like these. That's true. Like I could kill somebody with that, like hitting them one time. A toy now, like a lot of toys now, you break taking them out of the package, and it's like, what the frick? What is going on? And I found this old GI Joe toy too. I don't know what it's for. I think it's maybe missing a piece here, but it's like, I don't know. It's pretty intact for the most part, except for I think it had a front piece that went over it. I don't know nothing about toys, especially GI Joe toys. I don't know nothing about. I do collect weird old wrestling, like Hasbro toys, because I had them when I was a kid and I want them again, like Galoobs and LJNs and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know nothing about GI Joe. I've been thinking about doing a video on making a stove for in here, a fire pit, a wood stove. I got an air compressor that I was thinking about making one. It was like an old crappy air compressor, but I was thinking about maybe making one out of it. Maybe I can make a video on it, but I do have the next part to that video coming up. So, well, I guess the rest of it. So, we'll see what happens with the fence. There's a chance that I had to buy a very large section of fence if my ideal didn't work. And oh, hey, somebody made the reference to it's. This is funny. I didn't even think about this. I put that video out with the cribbing, and someone said, "Oh, did you get the ideal from Rion? Because of that big massive tree he just did that to." And that is crazy. I didn't even think about that because that footage that you watched from the last video and that you'll watch coming up is actually from like maybe summer 2020. Yeah, maybe before that, maybe a little before that, but somewhere around there. So yeah, that's just the weird coincidence. And I actually watched that video too and didn't like realize like, hey, that's weird. I'm putting out a cribbing video and he just did a cribbing video, and it ain't like there's a lot of cribbing videos in tree work. So yeah, really weird. But whoever that was, I can't remember. My memory is shot. But whoever made that reference, that's a good one. Like, I didn't even think about that, but that's weird. I got a couple old Tonkas and Erdies. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I, it's hard for me to, like, I'd like to collect a lot of the stuff that I had when I was younger. I'm just now hitting that age of things becoming nostalgic, and it's wild what you start to, like, it's definitely not cool to collect wrestling figures. It's not. That's not something you should walk around and puff your chest out about. And that's why the collection is like hidden behind the door over there. So like when I show the videos in here, but I'm selling myself out right now, so I mean I guess I'm not that embarrassed about it. But yeah, it just you hit that age where certain things start to become nostalgic, and it's like you want them again. So I'm kind of curious if I could put a collection together. So yep, Derek, the next generation definitely doesn't want to work. There's always a different tree with different needs. Even though it is the same tree, every price stands alone. Yeah, no two trees are ever the same. And they can't be, I mean, and even if they, let's say the dimensions, everything, it is a exact replica of the other tree. It is not in that same spot. It's in a new spot. Maybe it's easier. Price becomes lower. Maybe it's harder. Price goes up. People act like it's rocket science, especially the customers when you say stuff like that, like, well, you just did a tree in my front yard for this. Well, yeah, and it was in a wide open yard, and now this one is over your, it's growing. You built your porch around it and your house, which I really am bummed that that video, now that I just said that, that video I put out where the tree went through 2 stories, I just titled that wrong or something because it definitely didn't get the views it should have got. That was a crazy one. Starting to get restless. Probably gonna end this here soon, but it was fun. Definitely fun hanging out. So. Let's see. I'll catch up on comments. So I'll be here for a little bit. I've had to raise prices. Some of the jobs take $80 in fuel. Yeah, yeah, I know. You also have to give yourself a minimum. Like there should be a certain amount that you get out for. You know, especially if you're a person that's going out there and you're giving free estimates all the time and stuff like that, wasting your time and fuel. Yeah, that adds up so much that when you do a job, whether it's small, whatever, you just almost have to tell them, I have to have a minimum. So it's either I'm gonna have to put you on a day where I can put another little job with this, so that it becomes worth my while to get out that day, or you need to give me more work, or I need to charge you more. So what would you like? Would you like to do more work? So you get more work and stuff doing that too. I'm out, dude. Stay safe. Yeah, William, you too, buddy. Some of the stuff we did growing up. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, I was just talking about the other day. I climbed the outside of. We. I don't know if you guys have this stuff. We have lookout towers that are like. I did a video at that lookout tower. Um, I'm trying to think of what the video was called, but I did a tree for a wood splitter. A guy gave me a wood splitter. It was a cottonwood tree, and I ended up going up there. But we have lookout towers like in certain old towns, and you can go walk up them and look out. But they took the bottom couple flights of stairs out to keep people from walking up it. So I showed up there about half soused one time and decided I'd climb up the side of it, and it was kind of raining, a crazy heavy mist. And somehow I climbed to the top, and in the process of climbing up, then I got onto the roof, which is plastic that they've replaced, and I slipped, and my buddy caught my arm. Or probably definitely wouldn't be here right now. That yeah, just crazy stuff, stupid stuff. A lot of stuff that you probably shouldn't admit on video. I build fences for a living. Hey, that's landscaping. You know, I've done plenty of that. I mean, nothing wrong with that. That's hard work. Monty, you ready? You ready to go? If you don't mind, Mud, I got plenty of work. Yeah. Hey, well, I never mind mud. I just slop through it. Or tie in and stay off of it. Put down some plywood. Make Dave walk through it or something. Who knows? But hey, guys. Yeah. I'm going to get off here. Just kind of wanted to hang out. Maybe we'll just do this as a normal thing that we do on Mondays. Like a Monday meetup. And well, maybe I'll just kind of leave it up to you guys. Do we want to do just a live interaction back and forth like this? Because if you're going to hang out, I think I should give you all my attention. Or do we want to do more of like a topic when we do it? Because I think that's what kind of stops it sometimes is like I can't come up with a good topic and then I'm like, oh, I'll just wait. Or do it next week. Or, so. Yep. I'm off here. I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna try to get that other video out for you guys. So it may be tonight. If not tonight, I'll have it out tomorrow. Alright? Stay safe. Monster, tell them bye. Say bye. Why don't you say bye? He talked before you guys came on here, so I don't know what the deal is now. See you guys.